we saw somehow we saw there was a special going on for Valentine's Day, and it was like $70 or something like that a couple. And we said, who do we think will shell out $70 to go? What suckers can we find to go to the Sadeo? And that did not include the wine, I don't think. So I said, let's invite 3 people that don't really know each other, 3 couples. And so Patty and Pete, and David and Karen, and Mike and Virginia, and we all went there, and you guys really didn't know each other. We knew all of you, pretty much. And we all got along pretty well. We had a wonderful evening. The Sadeo was real nice, and then it went out of business. Now that was the first of many restaurants that went out of business that we went to. I'm really kissing that.
Yeah, there's a theme here.
So then they were very nice to us. They gave the women flowers, and roses, and everything. So then I guess Jackie and I saw an ad in the paper come around November. This was February, November. That said they have this thing called the Prestige Dining Club. You buy the card for $60, and you go to a nice restaurant, nicer restaurants, not the what's the other one?
Entertainment.
The entertainment book. These are upscale, more upscale. You buy one entree, get one free. So I said, well, let's call up the 3 couples to see if they'd like to try that.
But there was a reason why. Because if you bought 3.
Because if you bought 3, it was like $30.
You only had to pay $30.
So we said, we'll pay for that one night in the first restaurant, probably. Yeah. So we ended up, everybody said, yeah, let's do it. So we started our quest of restaurants. The first one we went to was Helmets, Hankey's.
We're still open. But it was
After we went.
Yeah, well,
we are the kiss of death.
Well, we went to Clada, yeah, first, yeah. That was to plan this whole thing, I guess. And then we went to Hankey's. And he had sold the restaurant, and we waited and waited and waited, and 4 of us had ordered scallops, and they came to the table and said, we're out of scallops. It wasn't that crowded. So they said, we won't punch your card for you, come back and whatever. 30 days later, they were out of business.
It went downhill after Helmut sold.
So then the second one, this is a fun story, the second one was a Russian restaurant that Jackie made all the arrangements for. Very long story short, we got to the restaurant, and they sat us at this table that had all this fish and everything on it. We said, but we're ordering off the menu. They sat us at someone else's table. They were having a big party that night, and they didn't even know we were coming. So we had battles back and forth, and then they invited us to be their guests, 8 of us. No charge, that they would have us there, take the whole meal and everything. We go to Florida for vacation, come back, we found out the health department closing. So we called everybody up and said, but they'll be open again, do you want to go? And everybody said, no. By the way, when we went that first night, we left, we didn't stay, and we went to a Chinese restaurant. So that was our second restaurant. The third one we had a little better luck at, but a lot of the restaurants we've gone to have closed. So this was an idea we could do a Lazy Folks Gourmet Group thing where none of us would cook, and Virginia came up with the idea, let's all bring a special wine that we've been saving. So, we didn't have any really, for us, we didn't have any really great wine that we were saving because we drink all our wines. But we had some wine that we had gotten years ago. I won't tell you much more about it. And I had no idea about the wine, but I found the winery that it came from, and I wrote to the winery.
Tell them how long ago it was.
Huh?
Can't you tell them how long ago it was?
No, you gotta guess.
That's part of the
You gotta
game?
guess what year
Oh.
So it was 1847, before one of the wars. I'm not bullshitting, it's true. So I wrote to the guy and I said, out of curiosity, is this a valuable wine? Is this like a Rothschild or something like that? And they said, I don't know, we'll have to ask my father. He started the winery, he's retired. So the guy wrote back and he says, every bottle of wine you open up, if it's a good bottle, it doesn't matter what it costs, what it is, and whatever.
He's right.
And he said, our current bottle of the wine is $40 a bottle if you want to buy more. So I brought you, after we do all this thing, a piece on the winery and on the, and it might be Latin America, it might be Israel, it might be one of the countries we haven't gone to. But in any event, a letter from him, which was nice. So that's all I can tell you about it right now. It was not our first choice at the winery. We drank all the first choices that we had, and that's what I thought we had. But we had the bottle, we dusted it off. It's about 6 months old, you'll love it. I'm misleading it.